If you are a content creator or influencer and you are not consistently talking about brands on your page, you are doing yourself a disservice. Just a little background about me. I've been in the social media industry for 10 years. I've worked with a number of brands from the influencer side, as well as a social media specialist for brands on the brand side. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. If I talk about a brand on my page, what's the incentive for them to want to work with me if I already gave them free advertisement? And I used to think the same thing. To me, I thought if I was giving them free advertisement, then there would be no reason for them to want to work with me because they already got their ad dollars from me. If I already gave a shout out to my audience, why would they pay me for that? But this is kind of backwards. By talking about a brand and the reasons why you love them, you are organically putting yourself on their radar. Brands love loyalty and they love working with people who genuinely like their products. If they can see an influencer actually likes using their products and is willing to talk about them on their own, they already know their audience is engaged with that content and willing to learn more, especially because authenticity is absolutely the key to social media. If you are giving your authentic opinion about a brand unprovoked and they see it, they're going to be more inclined to want to work with you. Also, by posting about them organically, it naturally opens the door to discuss a partnership together. Now, that's the influencer side of things. Let me give you the brand perspective. I have worked with a few brands to help them identify partnership opportunities. And more often than not, the people I was suggesting that we work with were the people that were organically talking about us in their stories or on their feed. Because from an influencer relations standpoint, the social media manager gets tons of collaboration requests today, but we're more inclined to see the people that post about us in their stories or on the feed first. Because you know what you just did? You made it so much easier to weed out people because you had marketed yourself as a fan. You have already made it clear that you like us. Now, the people I wasn't recommending were the people that were very obviously in an engagement pod. And if you are in an engagement pod right now, I can tell you, we can tell very easily who is and is not in one. You need to knock it off right now. Side note, I will make a whole video on why you should steer clear of engagement pods. Or I wasn't recommending the people who sent a very generic DM that was like, I love what you do, let's collaborate, and then wasn't following us. Not to mention, if you are giving unprompted love to a brand on your page, you can give insight to the brand when you pitch to them on how well the post did, or how many link clicks you got, or how many name taps you got on your story. It's all very useful information to be able to give to a brand and say, look, here's what my audience likes, and what they like is more of your brand. So let's work together. So all around, giving brands a little bit of love on your page is so beneficial because it opens the doors to partnership opportunities. And lastly, I will leave you with this. When you do talk about brands on your page, do not, under any circumstances, put in your caption or on your video or a voiceover or on the story, this is not a sponsored post. Do not put that. And the reason for that, I will put in another separate video because that's a whole nother rodeo. So stay tuned for more influencer tips.